We're back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Dynamic Duo, episode seven.
Seven already. Damn.
Seven already. We're cooking a little bit. We're coming out with y'all with some more heat, but don't wait up on us. We're coming at y'all real quick with some stuff. We're talking we're gonna go over to USA basketball lately, a little Olympics preview. They start in about 5 days on the group stage. We got the all-time 21st century, my bad, 21st century athletes list. We're gonna take over that ESPN list, make it our own. And we got a NBA all-time NBA dynamic duos draft at the end. We're gonna start hitting y'all with a draft of duos every single episode, or some sort of draft at the end of every episode. So stay tuned. We're coming out with some crazy stuff, not just basketball. It's gonna get wild. It's gonna get fun. And check out our TikTok too. Check out the link in the bio on our YouTube channel. If you're not already, we got crazy stuff on there, not just basketball, but everything. So
Dynamic duo pod. We'd be on the court as well,
yeah,
doing
yeah,
some
yeah.
crazy stuff.
Got
But
challenges. We got random drafts on there too. But yeah, more than just YouTube. So let's kick it off. USA. LeBron comes to save the day for America twice in 2 games. And not what I was thinking, but my God, he's still carrying the team and he's 40 years old.
yeah, South Sudan. I mean, dude, that like their best player went to Louisville. I don't know if you remember him, Carlik Jones.
No, but here's the scores from the last two.
Yeah,
Obviously a 1 point victory, and then they won by four against Germany. Yeah, South Sudan, we were 42-point favorites. I mean, it's like playing,
42.
that's what they said, 42-point favorites.
No way.
It's like Alabama playing like the Citadel. We come out
Right.
there. I don't know if we should have been 40-point favorites because
Well,
they got some guys low key, but
they have one or two. They had one that plays the G League, Carlik Jones, and then Winnie Gabriel, who's been in and out of the league.
yeah, a
So
bunch of random dudes. But
that game was way too close. I caught the end of it. I don't know if you watched the whole game, but I
no,
mean,
I just caught
dude,
the end. But
they were down about,
country in the world,
yeah, their team is awfully new as well, especially at this stage. Um, but dude, they were down like it was getting scary. It was getting a little too late, and then obviously
yeah,
LeBron hit the shot with 8 seconds left, but that was way too close.
seriously, they were losing. So he hit the game go ahead game winner. I mean, it
Hmm.
looked like everyone was just waiting around, like, sure, let's just have LeBron save the day for us. Looked like Steve Kerr was like, yo, let's see if we can lose this game to fucking South Sudan. Like,
Yeah, it's
what are we
better for
talking
the
about?
future. But
Uh,
yeah, what a test South Sudan gave them. I mean, that's wild. But Germany, they were supposed to be pretty good. They're probably a top three, top five team.
yeah, dude.
But
There's
that was even scarier. They were down even later in that game to Germany. They were down multiple buckets, and LeBron saved the day against them too. It's just they
yeah,
were
they were
relying on
down
him
15 at half.
already.
Still relying on LeBron. Like, what is this, dude? Can we get Steph Curry or Joel Embiid to take over? Embiid hasn't done squat. I'll give it to Jim. Germany was shooting the hell out of the ball. They definitely just playing better, like straight up team basketball. Like USA just kind of looks lost for the first half, and then they're like, all right, let's start trying again. But
Yeah,
yeah, AD and Bam are out playing Embiid 100%. Like both ends
100%.
of the court.
Anthony Davis has been just a menace on both sides of the ball. I don't really understand why he's not starting yet. Maybe it's because he wants to play Bam and AD together on the bench.
Yeah, start them both. Screw it.
Exactly. Especially with KD. KD's not hadn't even played yet, and that'll help a lot, especially in the clutch. But it just reminds me of LeBron and the Lakers. I mean, they're still relying on him to score
Yeah,
all the clutch
right.
points. I mean, Anthony Edwards is out there too. Tatum, I mean, haven't showed up as much as we'd think they would, I
But
guess.
not at all. And I don't know what this that starting lineup was with Steph, Drew, and Devin Booker. Like, can we get like some height in there? Like, I'm fine with Steph and Drew Holiday, but like, can we get Tatum and stuff? I guess they want him off the bench, and then they want Ann off the bench. It's like, dude, it should just look a lot better than it is. Like the bench unit looks better than the starters with what they were starting with, but I don't
Yeah,
know,
it
man. I
does.
guess they're gonna rock with Embiid to start, and he's just gonna look lazy as hell like he always does. Like just not like he
Yeah.
just always looks like he's struggling to run up and down the court. It's like, God damn, bro.
Yeah.
Just
I
look-
hope, I mean, I hope when Durant's back, he'll start in for Booker. So it'll be like, I understand starting Drew Holiday just for defense and like to start the
Yeah,
game.
I'm cool with that.
Anthony Edwards brings the energy off the bench, but
Fact. Someone
KD
got
should come in for Booker and start. Hopefully.
yeah. You got to start KD, Braun, Curry.
Yeah, you
Let the
have to.
rest figure it out. But yeah, it's definitely a better lineup with AD and Bam and Edwards and then like Braun and Curry. But I feel like we've yet to see them all out there on the same time. But I don't know. Steve Kerr is just interesting with these lineups, dude. I don't want him like I know we need some firepower off the bench, but like, dude, sometimes I don't know. Might have to just start all the guys and
I don't know. And
Curry
Curry, I
is
mean,
playing
Curry
pretty
hadn't really been Curry. I would have thought Curry's game would elevate with the 3-point line even closer.
yeah,
Uh, but he hadn't really been. Obviously, they're trying to get him shots with
yeah.
LeBron out there running point. But I don't know, it just hadn't looked very clean. But that's why we got group play coming up, and those are just the exhibitions.
Yeah, so right. They man, we scraped through the exhibitions, but we still went undefeated.
Yeah.
Obviously, we smacked Serbia. Australia, we were killing them. They came back.
Hmm.
Canada wasn't even competitive. But yeah, South Sudan and Germany were our best comp. Like that's crazy. But here's what we got for Olympic starting in 5 days, or whenever this comes out, it might be 4 days. July 28th, they're kicking off Serbia. We got the big yoke and
Yeah.
really nobody else, just like
Yeah.
no one else on that team. So it shouldn't really be a challenge for them.
No.
South Sudan, dude, maybe we'll be
Here
ready.
we
Maybe
go.
they might just match up well with us. And they had that one guy you said that was just giving buckets.
Carly
Tyrese
Jones.
Halliburton was he was in a chamber trying to guard him, bro. That was rough out there. I was like, do we really have Tyrese picking him up? And he picked him up full court and just got shredded. Like, what is
Yeah.
going on?
Carly Jones from the Ville.
Yeah,
Um,
dog. It's like I don't know
but
how
yeah,
he's from South Sudan, but all right,
they match up well against us. I mean, they just have nothing to lose, you know? So it's just like
dude.
going all in, trying to beat USA in an exhibition game. But I
Yeah,
expect them to kill Serbia again and show South Sudan what's good.
yeah. Puerto Rico, that might be a 40-point blowout, which
Yeah,
hey, we said it about the other game, so maybe not, but I don't know,
exactly.
man. I feel like sometimes I feel like Embiid's holding them back. Like he just looks like slow out there. Like they got to feed it to him, and he like slows down the offense.
Hmm.
Like, dude, maybe sometimes he's not the guy to play. So we'll see how that goes. But
And he's so much bigger. Like you think he'd just abuse all these
dominate.
teams because he's so much bigger than everybody, especially against like South Sudan. Like I understand him and Jokic on Serbia. It's going to be a good matchup, and like you need him in for head-to-head matchup. But like I don't know, if he's not doing what he's doing, what he should do in these exhibition games, just spread out the offense, throw in AD or Bam in there, and
Right. Let him
I
run.
think they'll thrive with one of those two in there.
Yeah, let him get up and down the court, get some fast breaks. Like, Embiid's not doing that, but
Yeah, and
yeah,
Puerto
this
Rico
this
has
is
Jose Alvarado. That's about it.
yeah.
I think.
He's like their guy. He's like the
Hmm.
fucking Patty Mills of Puerto Rico. He just goes nuts. But yeah, so this is the group for USA. You got obviously the most I said the other good comp is like France, Canada, Germany, Spain, but
Hmm.
Canada really didn't look like they can mess with us at all. Looks like these other teams, some of the just like play more as a team is like kind of the ones you're scared of. Like Spain
Yeah.
always does that. Like Germany was doing it. So
Hmm.
I don't know who the biggest comp is, but
France is definitely up there. I mean,
it's up there.
this group phase is pretty easy, honestly, if you think about all the teams that
Yeah,
they
for
could play.
sure.
Only two come out of it. I just think Germany's pretty scary just because Schroeder can go off and the Wagner brothers. And they do
Bronze
play
was
good
getting
as a team.
buckets. The whole team was
Australia,
really shooting, dude. Australia, yeah, again, like they just kind of play as a team, but they shouldn't be able to mess with us. But
yeah. France is just, I mean, I assume they'll have a big crowd playing in their own country.
yeah,
So,
like Canada looks great on paper, obviously. They got a an old NBA team, but dude, they could not shoot the ball at all, and it's just like a bunch of individual guys that don't really play well together. Like,
Yeah,
didn't even notice Jamal Murray was on the court at all. Like, it was
I
weird,
know.
but
Shea kind of disappeared too.
yeah,
I'm not sure how good they've done besides against USA, but
yeah,
um,
exactly. I haven't really been keeping up with them. Well, France has been losing a lot of games. Like, dude, they're struggling. Like, so you would think they would be dominating, but I don't know.
mhm.
Maybe they don't got any shooting and no offense. So
Everyone's just old for them, and they got Wemby in the paint with Rudy.
yeah,
So
exactly. Like I guess Wemby gonna have to score it all, but it is definitely just more team game. Like nobody's really like dominating, scoring like 35 or anything like that. It's just like slower pace, like more crowded, and like I feel like the best defense and like best shooting and team kind of oriented like wins. So
yeah, exactly. No one's really dropping like 30 out here. Like LeBron went off, but it was like 20-point game, so he
yeah,
just took over the whole game.
we should have the best defensive team and the best overall team like by far, but you never
Hmm.
know. Hopefully, we don't slip up, but someone's going to scare them. And
Yeah.
it might be South Sudan again, or it might be when they actually get to the actual tournament because this is like the group phase. But someone's going to be there fighting, and it's going to probably come down to LeBron and Anthony Edwards carrying, saving the day for him. But
Yeah.
he's
I just
40
think
years old, bro. Come
I don't
on.
know. I think when Kevin Durant comes back, it's going to be huge, and I think he should have a big role, especially on offense. Like no
Yeah.
one, like especially out of these other countries, like yeah, they play team ball and stuff, but he's 6'11", taller than everyone's center, and he can shoot over everybody. So I just think in this type of game, he's the all-time leading scorer for USA for a reason. So I mean, he
And
should be a big help once we
he
get
can
him.
yeah, he can spot up, shoot. It's kind of what we've been needing because I mean, like I just think like we just need a small forward. We really just got Tatum and no one else. Like LeBron is kind of playing everything, so
Hmm.
playing Tatum off the bench and like I don't know, he hasn't really been doing much. But yeah, we need KD in there. So we're sticking with our starting lineup of this is what I think it should be, but I guess I'll throw Drew Holiday in there. I'm gonna go Curry, Drew, KD, Braun, and Embiid, I guess, but they haven't been looking the best. Like clearly AD's been looking way better than Embiid. You could go
Yeah.
defensive, throw AD and Bam in there, Braun,
Hmm.
KD, and Curry or something. But who do you rock with starting if just like the best five starting?
Yeah, I'd say Curry, LeBron, and Durant need to be locks for the starting
Yeah.
five.
It's a
And then
lot.
I'll do the same as you with Drew and Embiid, just because I feel like they've been playing a lot together. KD's not very hard to like mesh with. And then this it's kind of like they're doing platoons. So I guess in
I
second unit,
know. I hope they cut that
Edwards,
out, honestly.
I don't know, but they're probably just gonna play like 8 or 9 players, hopefully.
Yeah.
They can
But
get in a groove with each other.
Derek White was, I mean, he's like just like a good player. Like
Yeah.
he's just a great role player. Like honestly, he could come in and play with anybody, but
Hmm.
you know, it's weird. Like Tatum is just not looking like I thought he would be. Like I thought he'd just be like a spot up shooter and do all that. I don't know. He was looking good against Canada, but that was so long ago. So it's it's hard to tell. But I guess they
That's
want
another
off the bench to score
Yeah,
for
and that's another thing.
high
Like
power.
Anthony Edwards, like he's been doing good, and but him and Tatum just aren't used to this role of coming off the bench and
Like
like playing spot minutes. So they've had 5 games to get used to it. But I think stick with the same five and then throw KD in for Booker, and I like it.
yeah, I agree. We don't know what Steve Kerr gonna do. Maybe he was messing around in this little whatever you want to call it preseason showcase leading up to it, but
Yeah.
almost fucked around and lost. So let's not do that again. So either bring in Ant off the bench or start him and let him just play with the bench team too. So
Hmm.
we'll see. But if LeBron's gonna have to save him like, a couple more times, like we're not the team that we thought we were then. But
No, exactly. And so yeah, those games are a little too close. So they know it's win or go home soon. So
it
they
really is.
need to turn it up.
Man, watch Serbia come out and just be locking up, just hitting every three. But
Yeah. It's
there's
just
not really there ain't really anybody that should be able to mess with us. We know that. But this team is not looking as good as they do on paper. That's all we got to say right now. So
yeah, so far, so far.
exactly. But hey, shout out to South Sudan, youngest country in the world, and they almost beat America.
That's
Came down,
impressive.
came down to LeBron James carrying us the whole fucking fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Honestly, impressive, but also kind of embarrassing for us. But shout out to them.
Yeah, I was just shocked to see that on TV. And then Germany,
Yeah,
I knew it'd be somewhat close, but they were again losing. And LeBron had to carry in the fourth again. So he won't have to do that again, hopefully.
I don't think so. But all right, that might wrap up the little Olympics preview. We don't got a very tough group, but we're easily
No,
getting out of it. It's
first
just a
game's
matter of who gives us the hardest battle. July
yep, first
28th,
game's Sunday,
Sunday.
11:15.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna be 11:15. Wow.
Yeah.
Wake up and throw it on. My God.
Yeah, let's
I was gonna
go.
say I'm gonna be tuning in, but then 11:15 is shoot, I guess I'll throw it on or something at the gym.
Yeah, for sure.
No. We'll be locked in, but all right, we gotta bounce over to some little controversy as of late. ESPN drops the top 100 athletes since 2000. They finished off their list. All right, yeah, I just really want to see the list. Here we go. And
Helps at one.
they got Phelps 1, Serena 2, Messi 3. Honestly, thought they probably would have put Messi higher. Braun, Tom Brady, like so random. It's hard to rank these guys, but we're gonna
Hmm.
take what they put and we're gonna go straight into a draft ourselves
Do a draft.
of the top athletes of the 21st century. Since the turn of the century, since 2000. It's kind of hard with team sports, different sports meshing with like individual sports, but we're gonna get straight into it, Mose. You want the first pick or you want me to go?
We'll go with you got first pick. Snake draft or no, we'll just
Snake.
go
I
do
say
snake.
snake draft. Let's snake draft.
All right, so you go first and I'll take two and three.
Okay.
Since the
All right.
21st century.
Athletes of the 21st century. Dynamic Duo edition. This is not ESPN. This is our list. With the one pick, I'm going Tiger Woods, baby. Give me
Wow,
Tiger.
good
Talk
pick.
about dominance. No one's dominated golf like Tiger Woods. We just
Hmm.
haven't seen it since. We haven't seen it before. He's just the GOAT of golf. And I
Yeah,
gotta put him as my GOAT athlete of the 21st century.
it's a good
This
pick.
dude
Yeah,
is
he
people
was
have
number one in the world for so long growing up. I mean, he was just
yeah,
different.
our whole entire life.
All right, so with my first pick,
Let's get it kicked off.
I'm taking the king, LeBron James.
Wow,
Got
he's
to,
taking Braun.
got to
Okay,
take him. My best player of all time. Um, was drafted in 2003, so obviously
right.
fit right into it. So I'm going LeBron with number one, and with number two,
Snake draft.
I'm taking Tom Brady.
Wow.
Tom Brady, the GOAT
Eh,
of football, 7 rings, best
okay.
QB of all time. LeBron and Tom Brady.
He's going the team sport route. I'm going individual route over here. For my second pick, give me Michael Phelps.
Yeah, it's a
The
good one.
greatest
They had
Michael
him at
of
one.
all sports in history. I don't think he ever lost in his prime. Most Olympic gold medals of all time. Literally
Mhm.
Captain America for our whole entire life growing up. Did it since what? 08, 2012. He's been the guy. It's an individual sport, besides the relays and all that, but I'm going Michael Phelps with my two.
He
And if
did
it's
not
right,
lose.
yeah, he didn't lose. He's just that guy. He's the
Yeah.
GOAT. With my number three, I think I'm going with Messi. He
Okay.
finally got the World Cup. Literally won the MVP, whatever they call it over there, is like the Balloon d'Or or something. But
Yeah,
I think
Ballon
he
d'Or.
won it. Yeah, I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. I think he won it 7 or 8 times.
Yeah.
You can say Ronaldo. Nah, son, give me Messi. Give me that World Cup. He holding that trophy finally. Put the country on his shoulders. Lionel Messi is my number third athlete.
Yeah, I like that pick a lot. So you wanted some individual? All right. With my third pick, I'm taking Usain Bolt.
Dang, I should have took it. I forgot
Um,
Bolt.
yeah, he's right behind Phelps as one of the best Olympians of all time. He's one of those other dudes that just every time he's in a relay or any just single race, he was winning every time, and like everyone knew that, going into it. So
The fastest man alive.
fastest man
I,
alive.
I really should have
Correct.
taken that, but all right, go ahead.
All right. So with my fourth pick, athletes of the 21st century, I'm taking Floyd Mayweather.
All right, I like that. Okay, I like that. I
50
didn't
and
even
0
have
is
him
all I
written
gotta
down,
say.
but yeah,
50.
undefeated.
I wouldn't say he's the best boxer of all time, but 21st century's got to be.
Yeah, he didn't lose. No
Yeah.
matter how much you hate him, every
Mm-hmm.
single time, like, oh, he doesn't knock people out, but he does not lose. He just wins.
Mm-hmm.
I respect that. I like that. So is it back to me?
Yep.
Snake draft my 4 and 5 to round out this squad. I'm gonna go a little tennis. I don't know squat about tennis, but I know Serena Williams,
Mm-hmm.
my number 4 pick, is
Yeah.
the undisputed greatest women's tennis player of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's basically like the Tiger Woods of women's tennis. Like, no one was touching her for 20 years, it felt like. I mean, she started since we were like born and literally played until like, I guess, COVID. Won it while pregnant. Like, what
Yeah,
can
that's
you say?
crazy.
Pretty sure she won like all 4 Grand Slams or something in like in a row.
Yeah.
Just absolute
Ridiculous.
legend. Singles, doubles, the goat of her sport. And then I'm gonna go another tennis on you with Roger Federer
Let's go.
to round
I'm,
it
I'm
out.
glad you I'm glad you picked him and not Nadal.
Yeah, we're going a little tennis out here. Again, did it for 20 years. Talk about longevity. The dude literally played till he was 40, finally hung it up recently. Just an absolute god. And I had to go some tennis to round out my 5. And that's
Yeah,
going to
makes
complete my
sense.
list.
He was filthy, I will say. All
Discuss.
right. I could go a plethora of ways here. I'm gonna go with for my fifth pick and last one. I'm gonna go with Patrick Mahomes.
Oh my God. Get the hell out of here,
Patrick
dude.
Mahomes. He's got 3 rings already. Got to take him, and he's gonna pass Brady at some point soon, and that's gonna be
What?
he's gonna pass Brady soon, and that's gonna be in the 21st century
He's gonna pass him in what?
in rings.
So he's gonna have 7. He's gonna have
I think
8.
so. He's already got 3. He's gonna play for at least 10, 15 more years. He's just
All right,
he's
we're gonna
kind of
see
shown that
about
he's
that.
unbeatable too. I mean,
I
there's a
got
lot of players I could have gone with.
no, that's true. I mean, he's up there. I don't know if he would have cracked my list, but I like that Usain Bolt and Floyd pick. I wish I would have picked Bolt. I had him on my list and I just didn't pick him for some reason. I thought you weren't gonna think of him, but all
Give me
right.
a give me like 2 names that you had that weren't picked. Then I'll name 2.
I had the tennis. I had Djokovic and I
Yeah.
had Nadal
Mm-hmm.
and Kobe Bryant, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He just didn't win like the individual like dominance that
Yeah.
the
One
guys did. So
MVP.
I just couldn't put him out in there.
I had obviously Curry and Bryant, Kobe Bryant in there. I had John Jones in there too.
Yeah, you could throw him in there.
I just didn't
I
want
just
to do him and
lost.
Floyd. So,
Yeah, I mean, if we want to do like top 5 people not to fuck with, like John Jones is
oh yeah.
he
Oh
could
yeah.
be
He's got
anyone
to
in
be in there.
history.
And then Ronaldo's got to be in there too. He's like right behind Messi.
I was
So,
gonna say he's up there, but yeah. Wow, I didn't know if you're gonna go Patrick Mahomes, but that's
yeah.
crazy.
I mean, Randy Moss, like, I don't know. It was just one or the other I was going with.
Like Curry's up there, but I'm not. I can't put him up there yet with these guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes
LeBron
sense.
won 4 MVPs, 4 titles, and like carried the league on his back. Like you can't put Curry up there yet. So,
Yeah, and he played
all
with
right,
a bunch of good
solid
players.
draft. I like those picks a lot.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So we just shit on ESPN's list and made that look pretty amateur. They had some
They
like
had some,
they had like Kevin Garnett like
yeah.
20 spots ahead of like KD and Jokic. I'm like, bro,
Mhm.
what are we talking about here? Like
Yeah, and they had Serena Williams at 2. It's just like I don't know if I'd put her at 2. Like she's definitely like top 10, but
and they had Braun and like Brady. I would have put like I said, I had Tiger number one. Like they kind of
Hmm.
sleeping on my man Tiger, bro. It's crazy, but
Yeah.
whatever.
I'll tell
Hey,
you,
I
we got
like
some
your
good teams
spot. All right, yeah.
for
All right, so
sure.
that's a wrap on that. That's gonna or wait, that's gonna do it for that list. But now
Yeah.
we got
Go to
another
the next
duo
one.
list. All right, we got the dynamic duo all time NBA duos list draft. We're gonna do snake order again. I'll let you have the first pick, Mose.
All right. There's
Kick it
been
back
some
to me.
crazy duos in the NBA. Um, there's a lot. So for the first pick with these dynamic duos, I'm taking Shaq and Kobe.
Oh, he did it. You got to go Shaq and
I'm
Kobe.
taking them.
They were
Three.
so good they couldn't stand each other.
I don't know. Three-peat though. I had to.
All right, with that, I got my one pick and I got the two right after snake draft. With my number one pick, the OGs, Jordan and Pippen. You can't have one without the other. Batman and Robin. You got to have someone to do the dirty work while Jordan's getting all the praise. Give me Jordan
Mhm.
and Pippen, 6 rings as my number one. And
Good
then
one.
right after that, I'm going Braun and Wade.
Okay.
LeBron James, Dwayne Wade.
That's tough.
Wish they were together longer. Maybe before D Wade broke down, but 4 finals, 2 rings. They probably should have won more, but hey, they were unstoppable. Truly a dynamic duo in their prime.
Yeah. That duo, I mean, the amount of highlights and lobs they had. And if LeBron went there even younger, maybe
Exactly.
you don't even know. All right. So I got my second and third picks. With for my second one, you took two good ones. So I'm just gonna go with Kareem and Magic. So I got two Laker duos.
I like that. I like that.
Showtime, Lake Show comes from those
Showtime.
two. All right. So I got two Laker duos. For my third pick, I will take Steph and Klay Thompson.
Dang. The
I'm
splash
taking
Bros
the Splash Bros.
took my
I'm taking
pick.
them. That was
All right,
yours?
that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I was going with them next. I
Taking
was
them. Best shooting duo of all time. So that Splash Bros. There we go. 4 rings.
all right, so I got my three pick right here. Correct.
Yep. 3 and 4.
My three and four. I'm gonna go LeBron and Kyrie
Okay.
because honestly, they ran into the Warriors. If not the Avengers, KD Warriors, they probably would have had 2 or 3 rings. Kyrie left, kind of shook up the whole thing, but when it
Hmm.
was them two going at it, they were absolutely dominant,
I
dynamic
know.
duo.
If
And
they didn't have to run into the Warriors, I mean,
yeah,
no,
it
how
didn't.
many rings they would
Well,
have
they
won.
did. They ran into him once, beat him. Obviously, the time before Kyrie was hurt in 2015, but then yeah, KD joins and ruins everything. So probably, probably 2 or 3 more rings on their fingers. But Braun and Kyrie, Batman and Robin, whatever you want to call it. And then at my four, I'm gonna go a little throwback. Shaq and Penny, absolute beast. Talk about a young Shaq running the court. Penny was a dog. The only they beat Jordan when Jordan came back from baseball. They made it to the finals, lost to Akeem, and then after that they were losing to the Jordan and Pippen Bulls. So I got to put Shaq and Penny in there as
Yeah, that was
my
a
number
great
four,
duo.
my four
Shaq
spot.
said Shaq said Penny was or he was saying Penny was Penny before Kobe was Kobe or something like that.
Yes,
But Penny
true.
was a beast.
Low key. True.
All right, so I got 4 and 5.
The 4 and 5 rounded out for you.
All right, so for my fourth pick for the duos, I'm gonna take Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook.
Ooh,
You
I
could
like that.
say Katie and Steph is like a better duo, but them two, it was just crazy. They ran it against the Heat duo you had, but they were very fun to watch. Two totally different players.
I like that.
They had a little breakup, but I mean, damn, that was a crazy duo. Um,
All these duos did break up in a pretty horrible way if you think about it.
I know, like
Like
literally all
that's,
of them.
that just shows you
Gordon
that they're
Pippen's team broke
legendary.
up. Shaq and Kobe, yeah, all of them.
Shows you how legendary they are. But
All right, so for my last pick in the duos draft, this could go so many different ways, but I'm gonna take Tim Duncan and Tony Parker.
all right,
They weren't
solid.
like a crazy flashy duo, but they got multiple rings together, and I'd say they're pretty underrated too.
Not gonna knock your socks off, but they just
Yeah,
win. That's all they do.
Spurs basketball.
Yeah, they just win. That's about all they do. I respect that a lot. All right, with that, I'm gonna go a little 2000s for you. Two of the funniest dudes alive too in the NBA media today. Give me Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce, boy.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about
PG,
them.
Paul Pierce. Again, they they started that duo way too late. Paul Pierce talks about it all the time. Like if I would have had them in my prime, like we would have won all this. But
Yeah,
hey, they lost to Kobe. They beat Kobe. They got a ring, and they're living off that ring forever. But on and off the court, one of the most dynamic duos there ever was. KG and Paul Pierce.
yeah, and again, they had a ton of competition with Kobe and then LeBron and the Heat. I mean, they had to go against a lot. Um,
Dog.
all right, hey, let's both do one honorable mention. I'll
All
start
right,
off with
yeah, bet.
mine. All right, for my honorable mention duo, I'm gonna take Stockton and Malone.
You got to.
They didn't win anything, but
I forgot about him.
Stockton all-time leading in assists and steals, and then Karl Malone like top five all-time scoring. So I just think that was a really good duo, and they had to go against a lot of good teams, including the Bulls. So
Facts. I could have put this one in there, but I didn't. Bird and McHale, Larry,
yep, I
Kevin
had them
Garnett.
down.
Just, I mean, I just feel like there was just such a good team that, like, yeah, those two were great, but like, I don't know, the team around them was big too. So I could have thrown them in there, but I just like KG and Paul Pierce, just like as
Yeah, true.
personality and all that better. So
Hmm.
that's why I had to go with it. But we're gonna need to see in the comments who won out of that. These two drafts, but those are some fire duos. I also have Braun and AD in there.
Yeah, true. I mean,
Low
and then I
key.
had Tatum and Brown just because they're young. I was trying to think of the best duo like in the league right now.
We might have to do a current duos. That might be coming
Current
up
duos
next.
would be good. Yeah, we're
Stay
gonna have to think
tuned.
about that. There's some
All right.
young duos on the rise, I'll tell you.
Oh, for sure. We just got to see what they do. All right, it's gonna wrap it up for us though. For now, catch us. We're coming at y'all soon with a fantasy draft, NBA fantasy. If we restarted the league today, that's gonna be intense. But we're
That's gonna
coming
be
at y'all
good.
with heat every week,
I
maybe
can.
bi-weekly, maybe twice a week.
I know who I'm getting first.
And let's get it. Good to see y'all. Subscribe to the pod. We'll see y'all next time. All right, we out of here.